Hi everyone, we're going to estimate the age of a tree given that we have a piece of charcoal that is found to contain 30% of the carbon-14 that it originally had. When did the tree from which the charcoal came from die? And we're going to use 5,600 years as the half-life of carbon. Okay, and we're going to use our formula A. Our final amount equals our initial amount, E raised to the K times T power. And the first thing we're going to do is solve for K. And we're going to use this half-life number here. So basically what you're going to do is, it's the half-life, so you're going to do 0.5A, so it's half of whatever that is. And we're just solving for K now. And my time is 5,600. Alright, these cancel. So you have 0.5 equals E to the 5,600K. So Ln of 0.5 equals 5600K. So my K equals Ln of 0.5 over 5,600. Now, we have to find when did the tree die. So basically, we're going to use solve for T. And we're going to solve for T when A equals 30% of the initial amount. Okay, so what I'm going to do is write 0.3 A to the 0 equals A to the 0 E, we're looking for time, to the K, which is Ln, it's hard to put all this on here, 0.5 over 5,600 times T. Now this cancels, and we're going to solve for T. So you take Ln of both sides, and then divide both sides by Ln of 0.5 over 5,600 to solve for T. So T equals Ln of 0.3 over Ln of 0.5 over 5,600, which is approximately 9,727 years ago. Okay? In a similar problem, we're going to estimate the age of a fossil. And a fossilized leaf contains 70% of its normal amount of carbon. So how old is the fossil? So basically we're going to do the same thing we did before. First solve for K. So K actually is going to be the same thing that we had before. So if you let A equals A sub 0 E K of T and solve for K, we're getting the same thing because we're talking about the half-life. We're going to use the half-life equals 5,600 years. Okay, that's half-life. And what you're going to get is K. It's the same thing we did on the previous slide. E equals, K equals Ln of 0.5 over 5,600. Okay, now we want to do the 70% thing, which is kind of the same before. We're going to let solve for T, because we're looking for time. And that's when A equals 70% of my initial amount. So I'm going to get 0.7 or 0.7 ACE of 0 equals ACE of 0 e to the ln of 0.5 over 5600 times t. These cancel, so you get 0.7 equals e to the ln 0.5 over 5600 times t. And when you take the ln of both sides, you get ln of 0.5 over 5600 times t, and divide both sides by this, and you get t equals ln of 0.7 divided by ln of 0.5 over 5600. And that's going to give you approximately, the fossil is about 2,882 years old. Oops, sorry. And that's all. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.